In this video, I was wanting to do something a little bit different. I am going to have a cigar chit-chat, however, I'm going to supplement it with a magazine flip through. A magazine from my own collection that maybe this is something that might interest some people. I do want to read a poem that will go with my cigar. Also, I want you to check out my new ashtray that I got at an antique mall in the US. It's so cutesy and precious. Look at him. He's so cute. Got my lighter and let's smoke her up. To read a poem from The Smoker's Garland. And there's a poem in here that's called My First Cigar. Little bookmark. And I'm going to read it because I think it's so cute. Okay, here goes. I was just behind the woodshed one glorious summer day. Far over the hills the sinking sun pursued its westward way. And in my one seclusion safely removed afar from all of earth's confusion, I smoked my first cigar. Ah, bright the boyish fancies, wrapped in the wreaths of blue. My eyes grew dim, my head was light, the woodshed round me flew. Dark night closed in around me, rayless without a star. Grim death, I thought, had found me, and spoiled my first cigar. I heard my father's smothered laugh, it seemed so strange and far. I knew he knew, I knew he knew, I'd smoke my first cigar. And that is by Burlington Hawkeye. In my last video I talked more about this. Again, I'm gonna make a dedicated video about this. Smoke Room Thoughts, My Lost Love, Another Match. It's all tobacco related, which is so amazing. This one's just called Tobacco. I read my first pipe in the last video. It's just an absolute delight. Look at that. I have a magazine called Anan. This was a really popular Japanese fashion magazine. It's basically the Japanese equivalent of Elle magazine. I'm just going to do a quick look through and just focus on mostly the fashion and the advertisements and things like that. Those are the things that I always look for. From 1974, it's their August issue. I have a lot of issues of Anan. I collect Anan, Fruits. I collect Olive magazine. They're still printing those, I believe. Also, I collect Caro, Zipper. If anybody's interested in this, I'll make more videos about this, but this is an interest of mine. I love collecting magazines, vintage magazines, and scanning them, archiving them. I have my own personal blog, and it's basically a photo blog, but I also include film stills, a bunch of scans for my own collection, music uploads, blog entries, whatever. I just love personal blog. You know, I'm a child of the early 2000s, so like girl blogging is something that's like embedded into my soul. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and go through this, and I will turn the camera around so you can get a better look. Also, recent acquisition. This was a gorgeous perfume bottle that I found back in the States. This is Czech glass, and I'm always trying to collect Czech glass perfume bottles, specifically Czech glassware of any kind, really. And it's this one right here, and it's so gorgeous, and it looks so beautiful on the vanity. But I filled it with spikenard oil, which is a really significant oil that I've just been reading a bunch about. It's biblical. Mary Magdalene used it when she was washing the feet of Christ. It's such a gorgeous and beautiful scent. Every night I apply this on my wrists and on my neck. And then on my temples as well. But I just wanted to show this off. It's so beautiful. And I love the little stopper. As you know from a previous video, I collect these lollipop powder puff wands from the 1920s. I found another one with this ribbon work. It's so cute. It makes me so happy. Obviously, not as practical as they probably used to be, but it's just a beautiful decorative piece to have on your vanity. But anyway, I use Ulta Beauty, their finishing powder. I just finished my last one. When I went to the States, I kind of stock up on all my makeup things that I can't get here. Like you cannot get, obviously Ulta doesn't exist here. Sephora's don't. Of course, like brands like MAC and kind of the higher end brands, like they do sell those here in Japan. I am a strong Ulta truther, but anyway, whatever. I just used the translucent powder just to mattify my face because I mean, I'm already like so shiny. Powder myself because it just sometimes it just doesn't look very cute to look so shiny. I know people love like the glass skin, healthy, glowy look. It doesn't look cute on me, okay? I look better with a more matte sort of face. So it's just like, still shiny. I love using a powder puff. I'm obsessed with powder puffs, as you can tell. While I'm on the Ulta tip, the Ulta Beauty Color Correcting Concealer, the pinkish one, it's so great. Like I use this in certain like blemishes, just to like even out the skin tone a little bit under my eyes, just to brighten them up a bit and so I don't look like a vampire. I also use their Ulta Beauty Pillow Puff. And this stuff is just as good as the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter wand. It just has a beautiful glow without it being like too shimmery, glittery, chunky. It like melts into the skin. It looks natural. I just really recommend it. It's so good. So on to the magazine, finally. So that's the cover. This might be like an ASMR-y sort of video. Hopefully you guys are interested. And I will soon... Oh, I love these. These little wedges are so cute. Oh, it's so cute. I would 100% wear this. Top to bottom. I love the colored tights. I used to wear colored tights in high school. Back in my like indie sleaze era, I guess. So cute. I'm so obsessed with lace-up kind of Mary Janes or any kind of lace-up shoes. I'm always on the lookout for like little ballets like this. I love how dreamy these editorials are. Everything just looks so much better with a film camera. Kind of that like Vaseline over the lens kind of glow. And of course there's a section in most of these magazines that have like film recommendations or whatever that was coming out at the time. And I recognize this one. That's the Tennessee Williams Splendor in the Grass with Natalie Wood and Warren Beatty. A very, very young Warren Beatty, and he looks so beautiful in this film. It's not my favorite Tennessee Williams, but I still recommend it, and I really do love Natalie Wood. I think I have the screenplay. Also, there's Bonnie and Clyde, which also stars Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway. They also recommend Rosemary's Baby. There's Mia Farrow and John Cassavetes. These are all just really good recommendations. There is Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. Highly recommend that one. For a person that doesn't like westerns that much, that's kind of like the perfect entry-level western. It's a lot of fun. It has Paul Newman, who I love. Highly recommend. Robert Redford. I think he passed away recently. Like 3 weeks ago, I think. Here's the Great Gatsby with Mia Farrow. Some ads, which I do love looking at the ads. Also some recommendations for shops around Tokyo. These places may not even exist, which is kind of sad. I'm so obsessed with the illustration style from the 70s. It's so gorgeous. Look at that. It really inspires me for my own art, just to look through these. Cute little advert. So beautiful. An amazing advert for Coty, which is an incredibly iconic French makeup and perfume company that's been around for like more than a century. And I think they're advertising a powder. And I love this image of these Bunka dolls. I actually have a few of those. In fact, I will show you where they're at. And like they're right behind me. So I have this one right here, which is a really, really, really antique old one that's falling apart, and it's so old that it's filled with hay. And then this one that I have right here is maybe from like the 50s or 60s. It's in better condition, but it's still pretty old. Yeah, but I collect them. I'm so in love with them. They're so beautiful. I love like a nice little platform 70s chunky heel. I think they're so beautiful. And all these magazines always have some sort of, literally every magazine has a horoscope section. Oh, this is so beautiful. False lashes advertisement. It's so beautiful. Look at that makeup. It's so pretty. And that's the end of it. Thank you for watching. It's just a quick little short video. I plan to do more of these if anybody's interested in them. I have from all decades. I have a lot of 70s stuff, a lot of 80s, a ton of 90s, anything beyond the 2000s I don't really collect. That's it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I plan on just stick around and I'll try to post more videos.